Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. Whatever that means. Alright. X Crane, hello. How you doing, guys? Alright, we're gonna be starting this lowdown here and getting this thing to rock. So Thomas, hello, hi everybody. Welcome to the show. Okay, I see a lot of Larrys. Hello. Aiden, Taz, hi. Pingo, Ethan, Grimson, Lorenzo, hi. Larry, under chat, Sam. Hi, Larry, love your vids. Logan, Joe the Rooster, Ted Bundy. I love that one. Okay, guys, we're going to have fun today. And I just got back from getting robbed, which we all know about, and we're going to do this. Look what I'm holding up. Victim information. How do you like that, guys? Victim information. This is crazy. Member only mode is on. Only members of this channel can send messages. This is for the members. We are doing a live chat. Is that tomorrow, Peter?
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 12:45, right?
Yeah.
Welcome, Alex. Thanks for joining. I hope you have a question. Hey, guys, tomorrow is going to be live for everybody at 12:45 p.m. Eastern. So it's going to be a live chat to celebrate our 600,000 members, which are now we're at 608 or 9,000 members. I don't know what it is, but we're popping in there. So all you members out there, the members can send questions. Hi, Dylan. How you doing? Welcome, Dylan. Jailbird. Guys, members, you have questions, make sure you can ask them now. This is your chat. Peter, I hear you. Hi, Max. Holy shit, don't forget us OGs. You got it, man. I hear you, Max. You've been around a while. I know that, buddy. And you know I appreciate your support, all the members as well. Welcome, Rabbit Jailbird members. Come on. Join, ask questions. How is the GTA progress going? Pretty good, Lev. I just a video's coming out tomorrow, and I'm gonna destroy some shit. So make sure you check out tomorrow's video at 2 o'clock. But we do have a live chat for everybody tomorrow. Parker, hey my buddy. You know I knew you'd be here. What happened to your bike? I got my bike robbed in Fort Myers Beach, Florida. That stunk. Hey, hi, mate. Only started watching you last week. I'm really inspired. I sent you a DM on Insta, but you didn't see it. Obviously, how are you? My son gets the Instagram, so make sure you, preference it that I need to see it if it's very important. We have that. But tomorrow at 12:45 is a chat for everybody. 600,000 members or whatever who wants to come on board. Hey, Larry, just saying hey from Houston, Texas. I sent you an email a couple of days ago. I appreciate you so much. Melinda, I think I saw yours, Melinda. You want to do stuff with helping for the prisons, if that's the one I remember. Matt, thanks for the couple of bucks. Appreciate that, Matt. Pennsylvania Matt checking in. Hey, guys, I'm so happy to be here today. I just got back from Fort Myers Beach, Florida. And it was a great day. I mean, great 3 days. I went with my brother and my brother-in-law, and we went and we played golf and we went boating. I skipped the boating, and the reason I skipped the boating was because the weather was rough and I don't want to hurt my back, and I want to make sure I'm here for you guys and doing what I'm doing. So I did that, and we had a lot of fun doing that as well, so that was pretty good. Next GTA video tomorrow, 2 p.m. Hey, Larry, you should do a collaboration with Jacksepticeye. We'll look into that. I love your book. I got it one day ago, and I'm already on chapter 10. I didn't even read fast in school. Way to go, V. I'm glad you liked the book. Alex Kovac. Hi, Larry. Was wondering if you have any comment on how the prison system institutionalizes inmates. Similarly, what happened to Brooks from Shawshank? Oh, it's so easy. Everybody gets institutionalized. Everybody. That's just the way prison is, and you can't not. Brent, thanks for the $5. Keep up the content. We're gonna try. I really, Stuart, welcome to being a jailbird. I appreciate that. You can ask questions, and a lot of people. Member question: how do you think Derek Chavin will be treated in prison? Oh, that's the cop that I think killed the guy in Minnesota. Which he's going to go to a protective custody facility, and that's what they do with law enforcement or snitches or something like that. If listen, what's going on is terrible, and that's what I want to stop. And we're going to start talking more about that. You play GTA with what console do you play? Well, there's good news there for console guys. I'm going to be playing it on Xbox and a computer. I just purchased a computer that's fast enough to handle all these games, Twitch, all of that. So I'll be playing on both platforms. What do you think about George Floyd riots and saying that people burn down business? Yes, I don't. I will never understand why people burn down their own restaurants and own stores that help them out. It's their neighborhood. I will never understand that. I don't believe in the rioting and stay, but I do believe in protests, and I do believe in getting together, and numbers help. I want to start a rally somehow down the line with what I'm doing. Love the Xbox. Can I add you? You can. Stuart, thanks for the 150, man. Big time. That's great. Thank you. Keep up the good work. Love your video. Hey, I really appreciate your support. Believe me, that means a lot. A lot of people don't know that. We don't make as much as they think. We make a living, and we're trying to get more and more. And thanks. I really appreciate anything you guys can do. Thanks, Stuart, with the big bucks. Yeah. Mikey Mikey Likey, $5. Thanks. Hey, Larry, what was one of your sketchiest jobs you ever did? I guess the last one when I was shot and the bullet went through the head. And I'm interviewing my brother tomorrow, so that's going up Tuesday, everybody. You guys are getting to hear that first right here. Tuesday, my brother. I put a comment up. Also, members, I sent out an email and I did a video message and I only got 4 likes, so I don't know if anybody's getting that message. I know that's for Patreon. That's an email message. I know you send me your emails. I don't know who did or not. We're looking into that. We're trying to make this as accessible as possible. And that's what I want to do about this whole thing. I want this to be very accessible. So remember that. And Parker Brownie, welcome to Jailbird. Parker, you're now a jailbird too. I love Parker. I love that guy. I can't wait to go on his ship. Have you tried GTA Online yet? Levi, not yet. It is coming. We're working on it and planning it right. Welcome, Patrick. Thanks for being a member. Member question. I noticed you mentioned Tommy Silverstein in your book and how he has been in solitary confinement for over 30 years till he died. What are your opinions? Tommy Silverstein was crazy, and I saw artwork and friends of mine who worked in the art department and had to send stuff out, got his artwork from prisons, and he was a lunatic. He was totally demented. There's nobody who can accept that kind of confinement and be normal. Nobody. And I'm totally against it. I think as social human beings, and you all know I'm very social, I like to be straight up with people, and I like to communicate with people. And anybody who goes through that kind of confinement is messed up in the head. I don't care who you are. And you all know I'm fighting it. You all been giving me my support about the 14-year-old kid. And it's not just him. It's the facility, what they're doing. I can't stand it. Larry, I watched a lot of your vids. Man, they're great. But one thing bugged me. Has there ever been a job that was too crazy for you to do? Yes. I didn't do the one, thank God, where I was going to kidnap people and do a whole thing. And I never did it. And thank God it wasn't meant to be. And I would have been in prison for life. I wouldn't be talking to you. Hey, Larry, I love your channel. Are you really inspired? Thank you. I am. Thank you for saying I'm inspired, Jeremy. Thanks for the $5. Really appreciate it. Promotion Dolphin, thanks for the $5. Hey, man, love the videos. Thanks for keeping me entertained during quarantine. I hope I'm keeping not only you entertained, a lot of people, and myself included. We're all being entertained, I hope, by me. What's the craziest weapon you've seen in prison? Wow. I seen a shank. It looked like a sword. It looked like a sword. It would cut your head off. It was that sharp. And they sharpen them on concrete. They sharpen them out on a yard. They sharpen them in a machine shop. Trust me. I saw a guy trying to make a zip gun. I don't know where he's going to get a bullet, though. How did it feel, your first step into freedom? Man, V, that you're going to read that in the chapter. It was the most, I don't know, hardest thing in the world. People have no idea about that. Larry, what are your thoughts on George Floyd? Hey, Parker, that whole incident, listen to me. There is no way a cop should put their foot on a person's neck for 9 minutes. End of story. I don't care what he did. Once you have them down and contained, you can put handcuffs on and take the pressure off his neck. I don't get that. 9 minutes of your foot on his neck. How hard would it be to get a cell phone into prison? You know, they're more in prison now than when I was in, and they were starting to get there when I was in. Believe it or not, people have suitcased them. They're small enough, and guards bring them in. I'm happy to be here. Thanks, Patrick. A member question. Can you remember the exact year when you went from criminal to I'm going to fix this now? No, I can't remember the exact year. It was a process of me going into the hole, me seeing young people come to prison and the wasted life because some of these young kids are talented, young, very smart. I've seen rappers and singers and athletes, and I wonder what are they doing in this stupid environment I'm in, because it's the worst place in the world to be. I recently started watching you. You're great. Thanks, Bam. I appreciate the couple of bucks. I really do. But I want to keep fixing the prison system, obviously, and not only the prison system, the pipeline to prison system. Melinda, thanks for being here. By the way, is gambling and betting allowed in prison? No, it is not, but it is done and accepted. Bookmaking, I was a bookie. Brent, thanks for the $5. Are there people outside of the prison and government that want you to be silenced? Yes, I am sure there are. I do get some negative mail as well, and I deal with whatever it comes here because I'm going to say it like it is. And trust me, I will debate anybody that wants to debate me about the prison system. Anytime, anywhere. Zavin, thanks for the couple of bucks. Going to prison next week. Tips to get a phone in. One, I won't give you those tips. Don't, just stay out of trouble. I don't know how long you're going for. Don't worry about it. You know, you're going to realize that you don't need to do all of that in prison. You don't need it. You need to get your head together and you need to get your life together. And breaking the rules right off Jump Street isn't the best start. Alex, thanks for being a member. Describing your release into society. I heard of someone who actually had a seizure coming out of prison when looking at a smartphone. Yes, the biggest thing in my life was looking at a cell phone. I think, how can these fat fingers touch these little buttons? And it was, I'll never forget, it was a Razor flip phone, a Razor flip phone. And it was the new one. It was 2007. They didn't even have iPhones yet. And boy, it was just a wild time. V, audio seems a bit off for me. Is that just me? Peter, is audio good?
Okay.
Yeah, V said never mind. Vi, I think it's Vi. Kevin, thanks for the couple of bucks. I appreciate it, Kevin Rains. Levi, it's off for me to just close the video and reopen it. Yeah, we're not having problems. Nobody really seems to be. Parker, Larry, I hope you didn't forget about your surprise. You'll have to stay tuned for tomorrow's stream. What am I doing? Now you got me all confused, Parker. Peter! No. I fast forward the video and it will resync. All right, guys. Thanks, I guess, Vi. Appreciate letting people know that. Brent, that's the one you're borrowed from the lady on the bus, right? Yes, absolutely. Good. You must have read the book, Brent. I picked the phone, and how can I put my fingers on this phone? I'll never forget that. Oh, man. Who's put $100? Stuart. Man, you were showing up. Thanks, Stuart. Have you looked into the Canadian prison system at all? What are your thoughts on prisoners being released due to this COVID pandemic? Have you ever done any work? You know, I did a couple of radio shows in Canada. People do want me to come to Canada. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to go to Canada. Thanks for my, I really appreciate it. But I heard the prison system's better than the United States prison system. I'm sure there's good and bad in every system, but confinement should be based on rehabilitation. If it's not, then it's broke in my mind. But some people say, no, it's a punishment. Our actual law books say the first part of it is punishment, which doesn't bode well with me. Germany doesn't do that. Switzerland doesn't do that. A couple other Nordic countries don't do that. They a lot better. Good morning, Chuck Norris, man. Good morning, man. Thanks for the couple of bucks. Sky Twain, welcome to Jailbird. Installing my GTA right now while at it work. So hope to see you on there. You will see me. I don't know how you're gonna get me. I don't know how it works yet. We're working on that out with my son. Will Egan, thanks for the $5. Red Sox fan. You know I'm a Yankee fan, and you still love you though. Still love you. Hello, Peter.
It's me. I
Oh,
need to establish the line.
okay, Peter. Peter, that was my man, Peter, making sure I'm straight, guys. Give him that stuff. I really appreciate it, man. All the money and the stuff and everything else coming in. You guys have just been great, man. You really are. It's so much fun. Here we are back. What is the best and worst prison experience you ever had? The best, doing acid. The worst, seeing a man die. My friend James Arch, that was a tough one. They put me in a hole for that one. That's probably, or Jack Brown when he, I shouldn't even say the wrong name it was, but anyway, a friend of mine who hung himself, and that's terrible. When's the? I know. Please, Parker, you are so on. The prison show is coming. The RV is getting ready. I'm going to be taking it on the road to do some people that we know who want to do the prison show. I'm going to be interviewing my brother tomorrow, and that's going up Tuesday. So you'll love that. Zeno will be a beast. Thanks for the $5. Do you like the new school music? I'm pretty good with music, so I'm all right with that kind of stuff. I love all the little notes you added to the signed books. Your wrists must have hurt. You know, I did a lot of that for people, and I remember you, V. I remember that. Yes, and are you on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just got a call, and I didn't know what it was. So anyway, yeah, I said to myself, I'm gonna make sure that I sign books and stuff like that, and I try to do that. Much love from Scotland. Heard your prison systems are pretty good in Scotland too. It just seems America is very penal, and I get it to a degree, but I don't. I'm not for that. Do you remember me, Larry? UWU, Rosewater. Why do I remember Rose Waters? I got so much going on. You'll have to get more onto that. I meet and talk to a lot of people, but that's just the prison system needs fixing. Everybody, we need, and I am dying for it. Remember, question: have you thought of reviewing the heist in Red Dead Redemption, also, or Shawshank Redemption? Yes, and yes. And it is gonna be. I think it's on our plan too. We have a plan now. Believe me, I'm starting to really have to have a plan. No, everybody. Yes, we're gonna be doing stuff. Trust me, I take all of your comments, and so does Peter and my son and Darian, and we talk about them, we read them, and we discuss them. So I don't think we don't. Just finished Money Heist, and Larry, you're in for a treat when the next review. I don't know. I gotta jump into it again. I haven't been on it, so I'm gonna get it. Number of have you run into anyone you were in prison with? Yes. Matter of fact, not only when I was when I went back to the prison, and also my friend Paul Tellini, who I am going to interview, and he said mention his name. Great guy, one of the best lawyers, pretty much prison lawyer you want to call him. I know him and a guy named Terry. Play Mafia 2. I never heard of it. I don't know about playing it. I like GTA. I like Prison Architect. I'm doing a thing with Prison Architect, and that's fun. And I'm learning that game, and that's you build a prison. So you guys are gonna love that. Levi, have you ever thought about opening a restaurant serving your prison food? No, but I'm gonna make a cookbook. I'm definitely gonna make a cookbook, and I think you guys will love the book. Rabbit, thanks for the couple of bucks. First time donating to you. Here's some euros. Thanks, man. Love them. Thanks, B Rabbit. Appreciate it. Thank you. V, again, reading your book so far, it's honestly sickening to how the system was, and I haven't even read through all the prison chapters. Yeah, it's a terrible place, man. It's just not a good place, and I'm glad you're enjoying the book. Stuart, man, thank you, Stuart, so much. My life is confinement. Long haul truck driver, business owner, out on the road for 2 to 4 months at a time. Usually only able to be home for. Wow, good for you, Stuart. It is isolation you got, but I'm sure you have a lot of stimulation and radio and communications and YouTube and everything else you're doing, Stuart. That's important. Obviously, stay safe on the road, man. I respect truckers big time. I don't know where you drive, but I follow them in my RV, and I love truckers. It's something I think it's a kind of thing get your head right. Are you going to play GT5? Yes, I am. You should visit prisons and try to go to state centers about which one. Absolutely. There's ways we can fix the prison system, and I'm going to get into that. So I'm not going to not get into that. That's going to be talked about. Tobas, hello, Larry. How are you doing during these days we are in? Love you and your story. Love from Norway. I want to go to Norway. I really do. I heard it's so great. Yes, so I do want to go to Norway. Love back at Norway. We're all surviving, and I'm kind of a risk taker, as Peter will tell me. So I guess I am from my past. But I'm cautious. I won't go into big crowds or something like now. But that's why I can't wait for a little bit more and this thing passes so we can do some things, guys. And we can have a lot of fun here, and I can go meet and do big meet and greets. I can't wait for that. Thanks for the buck, real ones. Mafia 2 is similar to GTA but more realistic, set in the 40s. Thanks, Generate GX, thanks for membership. Game 3, thanks for membership. The YouTube definitely helps. It sure does, Stuart, I'm sure. Hope you're watching all my videos. Do you have any mental disabilities you've developed from prison if you are comfortable? Yes, I have. I have PTSD, but it wasn't from prison. It was really from the service. But prison sure didn't help. I sometimes get crazy times. I have some bad nightmares, and it's not easy. I don't know about a mental disease or mental. I'm sure I'm fucked up as it is. Dr. Ganja, thanks for the buck, guys. Sugar Plum, thanks for the 5. What do you think of Kim Kardashian's prison? Good for her. Whatever she can do and whatever she is doing, I love Kim for that. Cad Event, thanks for the 5. Much love from Louisiana. Rough prison system there, Angola. And I just watched a great show of a guy got out, and it was so happy. Hey, I'm from Norway too. I would like to write something long, but I'll keep it short and sweet. Have you ever watched the HBO series Oz? I heard about it, never watched it. Somebody said I should watch it. I don't know how much prison stuff I like watching anymore. Some of them, when they're bullshit too much, it's no good. Alex, why were prisons supposed to be more violent in the 70s and earlier? I don't know if they were. I think we're hearing about all the stuff coming out now more because of the smuggled cell phones and everything else. Every prison's had good and bad, and I think the prison system got worse when they come up with all these new drug laws and stuff and putting people in there that don't belong in there. Finland, wow, good from Finland. Sometime most peaceful country in the world. I'm there, man, Rabbit. I want to come to your place, Finland. How's the golf? Tobias, have you ever seen prison in Norway? They are completely. I'd love to know what they're like in Norway. That's one of the things I'd like to do. Just bought membership. Thanks, Green. I appreciate it. You can ask a question too if you want. Off topic, but how do you feel about everything happening in 2020? This is crazy year, man. It sure is, Levi. But you know what? I always believe this. There's going to be good that comes out of everything. Whether we learn people washing their hands, whether how to do supplies. There's a lot of things. How to live on less, live in a different way. I think positives will come out of this. I really do. Kitty, how long did you serve in the Coast Guard? Almost 8 years. I went in 79. I got out in 86. I was in the gangster business in 85 because I was really not. I was in the Coast Guard, but not. I was doing medical on my way out. Do you know anything about prisons in Sweden? No, because I don't. No, but I heard they're good. I just did a show from Sweden, and they say they're pretty good. Aaron Fields, thanks for becoming a member. And I love Oz. Let's do Oz. I should. Peter says a lot of people love Oz, and forged Alaska. I love Alaska. Do you think George Floyd's death could lead to shaking up the system? You know, I hate to say no, but it seems like whenever this happens, we have uproars, nothing gets done, and that's what's the sad part. I want to get a lasting group of people here that are really for this, and we can do something really good. I really want to do that, so I hope we do. Norwegian prison and YouTube, and you'll be shocked. I'm going to look that up. I've been getting my dad into looking into you because he used to be a activist and fight against death. Good for him. I love your dad already. Tell him I said hello. Jay, thanks for the 5. Do you know about the Irish Northern bank robbery? Would be cool to see some real live heist reviews from. I did hear about that, but I don't. I have to look into it more. Levi, I love the way you think. Always seeing the positive. Listen, I have to try. What's the alternative? Being depressed and negative? Fuck that. Patrick, Oz is pretty awesome, but totally up. But the creators themselves have said that it was never intended to be an accurate depiction of prison. Stuart, there's my man. It's kind of funny how I actually got into trucking. My father's friend used to steal semis from loads of lumber, and he took me across the country in one when I was 12. That's a pretty cool story. It really is. I know a few truckers. They're a lot of good people. Ethan Holgate, $5. Much love from Ireland, Larry. Love watching your videos. My uncle is a prison guard in Galway country in Ireland. Do you know much? No, I don't know much about Ireland prisons at all. Listen, that's a profession that I hope they're good ones. That's all. We need them. Member question. I've been getting my dad into you looking into it because he used to be an activist. I got that already, Peter. I'm going to go to bed. It's 4 a.m. for me at the moment, and I've been watching a few of the videos on the channel that I've missed. Good night. Wow, where are you if it's 4 a.m.? Rose, ever say the N-word in prison? Ever say the N-word in prison? I don't even think the N-word. Has anybody? I don't know. I don't even think about that word. It just never came up. It wasn't something I did. Kitty, message retracted. Stuart, I figured I'd make more money in the long run doing it legit. Good man. And you're needed. You're one of the heroes during this stuff. You really are. Don't think you're not. Good man, Stuart. Where you from, Stuart? Rob, thanks for the 5. Real nice dude. Glad to see you making sweet YouTube money instead of breaking the law. You damn right, buddy. I'd rather do this and be straight up honest. I love doing that with people. That's just the way I'm going to always be. Some people don't like it. Some do. What can I say? Like you said, I'm going to stay positive. Larry, an inspiration for hundreds of thousands of people. And I appreciate you and what you've made of yourself through reality check. Thank you very much, Game Tree Junkie. I appreciate it. Would be an honor to call you a friend. Thank you. I consider all of my YouTube guys my friends. I really do. This is my family. YouTube is where I'm going to be, and I'm never leaving it. Some people say this, that. Listen, this is what I'm going to do. Where am I going? What was it like going to the construction site of the Twin? Wow, when I was a kid. Somebody's reading my book with my dad. Great. Can you ever shave your beard? Can you ever? I could. I don't know how much maybe I'd do it for donations somehow. Maybe do something like that. Maybe to donate the money somewhere. I don't know. It's a tough one. If you ever visit Norway, tell me, Larry, we could go off-roading in a 1944 GMC. Wow. And a 353 B2 military 6. You sound like a fun person. Oh, man, I don't know how it is out there. Caden Barnes, thanks for the 5. I'm from Canada, eh? Thanks for the great videos. And don't you know, if you lived here, I'd get you some Tim Hortons. And no, but seriously, thank you, Tim Hortons. Oh, wow, they're still around. Larry's beard is a staple of who he is. You're right, Parker. I don't know if that ever can come off. It's got to be a lot of money, huh, Parker? Easy money method: shave your beard and sell it on eBay. That- I wonder how much we could donate. Peter, you hear that one?
I'm listening.
I don't know, Peter.
I wrote that one down.
Don't eat bacon without maple. What happens if I shave all the hair on my body? No, I don't know. That might get wild. I'll do that for Manscaped. Green was the goof idea. Green, that was a goof idea. Brian, thanks for coming a member. I love it when I see those people members. You know, I try to do a lot. I did some videos when I was away on vacation for members. You should have shaved it when you do your 1 mil live stream. I don't know, Parker. Maybe 10 million? Hey, Larry. TGB. Hey, Larry. It's actually hard for me to believe you used to beat up people. You seem tough on the outside, but super nice. I think I am nice. There's an old saying, don't ever let the gorilla come out. Because I was a psychopath in that regard. Other than that, even my friend Peter knows me when I was a kid. Levi, you should do a video so we can meet the entire team. Agree. That will be on the agenda. When I get there, RV, we got to get together, have a little something. This COVID's keeping everybody apart. Yeah, deep fried bacon dipped in fat and frozen, that batter fry. Man, I love that heart attack food, Rose Waters. Oh my God, I love that stuff. Thanks, Kaminsky for a couple. But hey, Larry, could you review GTA 5? It is coming. Casino Heist, we get asked all the time. That's gonna be the big one, and we might probably be a two-part video if I know Peter. Rabbit, if you change your eyeglasses size, would you go larger or smaller? I don't know. Maybe smaller. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. Good one. Man, I get some good questions. Oh, wow. Who says Park's the most friendly guy I know? Larry's on the most friendly honor roll. Yeah, I think I'm pretty cool about it. I think. I sent super chat. Might as well be a member too. Thanks, Caden. I appreciate that. You are the cozy uncle that has dark side to him. What do you know about the female prison system? A lot, actually, and it stinks. Just as bad or worse. TM, thanks for the $20, man. That's pretty cool. Really enjoying the book, Larry. Appreciate the kind words. And to answer your cute question, I was in the Navy, did 11 years. Keep up the hard work. Good for you. I'm a retired bosun mate. I was actually retired Coast Guard, and I was a bosun mate. Good for you, Navy, man. I love it. I love it. Love to party with you guys. I still love the services and members and stuff, so maybe we'll have a military party. You said you didn't rat people out because of your morals and you were loyal. Did some of it have to do with people not attacking you? To be honest with you, no. It was just something I grew up with, and it was not something that's not in me. I did the crimes. No crimes happened afterwards. No one's getting hurt, anything like that. So I don't believe in that. Why should I take someone down to lessen my burden? That's not right. I don't believe it. I think a person's word should mean something. Joshua, thanks for the 5. I'm a fan and read your book and listen to your podcast. I live in Melbourne, Florida. It would be love to play around or golf with you. I already DM you on it. Oh, really? You live in Melbourne? I live here, and you golf. Might see you out there for sure. What is a bosun mate? A bosun mate's the guy who runs the ship, moors it, anchor details, maintains the ship. We're the biggest force on a ship. They're called the deck force, and the bosun mates run the deck. Bryce Evice, thanks for the couple of bucks. Are you going to make a video about George Floyd? I'm debating that right now, and I'm seeing where things fall for another day or two, and something might be coming. I've been thinking about that. What was the most common thing people crafted in prison? Well, I mean, most guys in the big tough prisons have knives, obviously, but tattoo guns, a lot of stuff is made in prison. I don't know what's the most common. It's a good question. I'll think about that one. Jack Kelso, thanks for the 5 from North Carolina. Time to shoot up to 1 mil. Love the GTA 5 vids and the untold stories. Hey, GTA 5 tomorrow too. It's going to be a great one. I went nuts in this city with a truck. Let me just say that. favorite cigar. You know, I like cheap cigars. I mean, Padrones and stuff of that nature. But I smoke a $2 cigar. I smoke a Flora de Oliva, and I love them, and that's just what I smoke. It's not about the money; it's about what you like. Forged Alaska. I'd like to know about Alaska. I was there. Thoughts on Takeshi 69 right? Piece of garbage. I don't like what he did. I just don't like it. I know he's facing this. Just don't be in the game. Don't be such a tough guy. You think you're a tough guy, you punk ass. Peter. PM question. Hello, Larry. Cool to be chatting to you. I have a follow you since you talked about your book. Your story is very inspiring. Thank you very much, PMQ. I appreciate that. Rose, I'm gonna deep fry an American cheese stuff. Why are you doing this? Parker Bosun is an overpaid deck. Come on, you engineer. You know you need us. You know, I can float without an engine. You can't float without a bosun mate. Question, been doing the lockdown exercise. Thank you for the motivation. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. People say they like them, so we're doing them. Larry, you really need to make another episode on your GTA playthrough. Yes, it's coming tomorrow. I had some fun with that, guys. You guys are gonna love that. What do you think about Takeshi 69 snitching the guy? I don't like it. I told you guys that. This might be brought up in the book later, but did you ever come in contact with Dominic during or after prison? Dominic, with Dominic? My Dominic. No, he died. If you're thinking about my Dominic, he died. He was born the same year as my dad, and he died. Thanks for coming aboard, Lillian. Thanks for being a member. Tobias, if you could have changed anything else in your life, would you have changed it? And more? Yes, everybody would change something in life. What I don't regret anything in my life, but I would change things in my life. I would change the fact of hurting people, the innocent people in the jewelry stores. And I don't mean physically breaking them. I didn't do any of that. But you put fear in people, and it's not right. And so I think about that sometimes. But I also think life is life, and we have to just move on with anything that happens in our lives. So I believe that. Hey, Thug Life. Hey, man. Thanks for the 10. Huge love from Greece, Uncle Larry. Every time a video of yours pops up in my feed, it makes my whole day. I hope you get bigger in the future thank you very much, and thanks for the support. Really appreciate it. And I'm glad I'm making you feel good because I love putting these up, and our whole team does too. All right, Green Wild Beast, thanks for the 5. Watched a bunch of your videos. You even took a selfie with me a few weeks ago. Love what you're doing. Thank you. Where did I meet you? We took a selfie. Wow, I don't know. Where did we meet? I want to know that now. Okay. Kevin Raines, any thoughts on being a Lake St. Louis PD honorary? My thoughts? I'm very honored. The great people there. The chief of police to this day is a good friend of mine, Chris Giuseppe. Great department. The former chief is one of my best buddies. Mike. Mike Force is his name. He don't mind me telling you. He was the chief of police. Great, great guys. Those guys help people. That's their motto, help people, not arrest them. If they have to arrest you, that's one thing. But they want to help first. Love what you do, Larry, from Aberdeen, Scotland. You know, home of golf. That's where I got to go someday. Got to get there. Got to get to St. Andrews. Tristan Coffin, thanks for being a member. Yeah, I got to get there, and I got to do a few other things like that I want to do. And they're the we all have bucket lists, I guess. Mine's golf courses and doing certain things like that. Pass, thanks for the 5. Have you ever looked into the youth incarceration rates in Canada? The system is really messed here. They're keeping kids in solitary. Are you kidding me? If that is true, Canada's going to be on the hit list. That is wrong, and they're not a third world country. You came in for lunch at Firehouse. This was oh yeah, I remember you. Yes, I was with my my girl and her grandkids, and I came in for a bunch of sandwiches or something like that. I think we were out in the RV. I think so. I do remember, man. Yes, I do. And you were the manager, I think. I love Firehouse. As a matter of fact, I want to go there this weekend. Muttley Von Wright, what do you think is going to happen to Derek Cloven if he goes to prison? Well, if he goes to prison, you always hear about the bad these guys, how bad they were later, and I'm hearing that he had some other issues that Amy Klobuchar uh, didn't prosecute. Who knows the whole story? I think it's coming out, but I don't like that he put his foot on a person's neck for 9 minutes. Once a guy's disabled or he can't move, you put the cuffs on him. Stop it. Have anyone said this yet? Congratulations. No one did. And thank you, Rabbit. Thank you for that 600 Gray. Okay, and we're going. We want to hit that million, and we want to hit it by November. By November, we want to hit a million. So we need your help, man. We need your help to hit a million. Ever eat a cheese wrapped? Man, you get. I think you just want to get me hungry, Rose. Bacon wraps. Oh my God, Parker. When's the April meme coming out, Larry? It's almost June. Peter,
Today.
today, Parker, you heard it. That's the voice in my ear. So he'll hit. Yeah, I love Parker. Tristram Coffin. Hey Larry, been following your vids about 2 weeks and find them really inspiring. I was wondering if I buy your book via do you still sign them? If somebody emails me or if you get a book and you put it in when you sign up for the book and you buy the book, there's a place for notes. Put it there. What are some of the restrictions that you have after getting out of jail? I can never ever own a gun in my life again, no matter what. If I get caught with a gun right now, no probation, no nothing, I go to prison right now for 10 years. How's that? That's not freedom. That's wrong. There's a lot of restrictions, and first of all, you get restrictions for what is it called? Like when you're on paper, they call it. That's your first restrictions. So Tristan Coffin, Link. What are some of the restrictions? Link. Happy 600K. Thanks, V. A little late. You're never late. Any advice on getting through a tough time or headspace? Absolutely. Listen, always look back at something that could be worse. I was in the hole, in prison, in the hole, being abused monthly. And there was a guy being worse off than me. There was a man with no legs across from me in a cell, and they didn't feed him, and he defecated on himself, and it was the worst thing I've ever saw. So there's always somebody worse off than you, and you got to put yourself in that kind of position. What is your favorite fictional book? Oh, one of my favorite books is The Saints of Dannemora, but fictional book. I read a lot of Tom Clancy. I read all Harry Potter. I read a lot in prison, so I don't know if there's a favorite. Have you gotten a crew yet? Not yet. Working on that. Hey, can you go on the Howard Stern? I'd love to go on Howard Stern. Howard Stern is one of my favorite. If you know him, let him know. I love Howard Stern. You mentioned that the drug problem is worse in prison than out of prison. How are people smoking it? Many different ways drugs come in prison. They suitcase them. They swallow them. They're sent in by guards. There's acid on stand. I can go on and on. There's a zillion ways it's brought in. And when I say worse, it is because it's such a confined space. If you want cocaine, it's that cell there. If you want weed, it's that cell, vice versa. Gavin, thanks for the 5. Hey, Larry, found your vids recently and love what you're doing. You've inspired me to keep doing during some difficult. Good for you. Stay out of trouble, man. It's not worth it. Please. I hate when I hear people I know got to go away or something. It's tough. And Hot Pocket, thanks for being a member. Appreciate that. Thanks for joining. And I want everybody, Parker. So you say you can't own a gun, but if someone else owns it, can? Nope. Nope. I won't even put my hand on a gun to shoot it because then someone has my fingerprints on a gun. Are you crazy? Nope. I don't even like to be around them anymore, Parker. And I have friends who own them, and when they shoot or something, I tell them I won't come over, and they respect that. I remember a few months ago you tried to get in touch with the After Prison show. Never got a hold of me. Okay, though. It's Nova. Thanks for the $5. Love from Nebraska on a road trip right now in Oklahoma. My dad owns a 1960 GT Chevy van. Wow. What's your opinion on George Floyd? That's such a sad thing when someone loses their life over nothing, and so preventable, And if you and I did it, we'd be in jail. And I don't like. I understand the difficulties of law enforcement, but you got to know you can't put a foot on someone's neck for 9 minutes and they can't breathe. I mean that alone says it all. Do you miss your T-top convertible? Yeah, I loved it. It was automatic, and I do loved it, and I did love it. Love opening it up down on Alligator Alley and popping it to 120, 30. Did you ever watch old Bogart Cagney? Oh, I love him. Are you kidding me? Absolutely, Tristan. I love those kind of things. Rabbit, did you say you like Harry Potter? That's yeah, absolutely. I read most of his books. I think all the way to the end because I was getting out right about near the ending. And Harry Potter books and I read them all. Aaron Fields, hey Larry, new to the channel. Want to know if you had any pets? Yes, I have two cats. I love my cats, Molly and Daisy. I know, tough guy with two cats, Molly and Daisy, but I love them. I just love them. I just came back from a trip today, and I just love seeing my cats. I do. Wild Spando, Wiley Spando, what do you think of Minneapolis? Yeah, that's the one I was just talking about. How does people? I don't get why this still goes on. You got to know you're putting a guy's screaming for his life, saying he can't breathe. Why wouldn't you just look down and why wouldn't you take your foot off his neck? I don't get it. Maybe am I missing something here, or are you just that jacked up on something? I don't know. It's crazy, and I know law enforcement officers. They can't justify this to me. When is the next Money Heist review coming out? Probably one of my favorite series is on here. It's coming. I'm gonna be doing the next 4 episodes in the next few days. Marcus, $5. Thanks for the five. How many crooked cops, prison guard warrants were there in New York? Oh my God, a lot. That's all I could say. A lot. There were some good guys who weren't corrupt, but they were good. They were good to people. They were normal people that I hope that if I know prison guards who watch this channel, I hope they're like those guys. But there were a lot of corrupt ones too. When did you realize that you had to make a change in your life to get back on track? I think when my friend died is my biggest change. A friend died, and you start realizing the end. Your end. You get older too, so it's a little different there. Why did you try to get into contact after prison show? Why did you try to get on his show? Somebody asked me to go on that show. You need to get a Camaro. How's your mom doing? Thank you very much, Parker. Mom's doing great. She's 87, be 88. And wow, time flies. That's all I can say. I'm blessed to have her. Peter tells me that every day. Tell me a joke. I'm not a jokester. Hi, Larry. Sean, thanks for the 5. Kent Hovid just got out and wrote a book on prison issues. The Kennel extended. Call him. Roy Masters also put DVD in prison. DVDs in prison. Seen them. I don't remember them, but I'm glad they do things like that to try to help people. That's too bad. Confessions. I've stolen $1,500 worth of phones from Walmart. I'd take a phone back from the aisle and put it in my pants, put the phone in my pocket. Sometimes 3 or you're gonna why stop the shit. You're gonna go to jail for something stupid. Well, come on, think. Stuart, what type of music do you listen to? Wow, I'm a variety. I really like 70s, 80s, and even country music. I'm a talk show guy too. I like talk shows. I know if you're in a truck, Stuart, you're always listening to different shows. Howard Stern, this, that. Love Comedy Central. I have satellite radio, so I love George Carlin and stuff like that. Hey Larry, can you remember your reaction to the rise in gas price when you? Wow, yeah, it was crazy. Now I'm loving gas prices. What a dollar? I think I paid $1.79 today, which wasn't bad. That's pretty good. Would you still be willing to open a pizzeria? Too much work, but I love pizza, man. My God. Oh, I'll never forget how much I love pizza. Wiley, that's the difference between a dirty bus station and a lobster with breast. Do you know Kenny Chesney? No. Oh, I wish. Why, do you know him? No. I love his music. You into any sports or stuff? Yeah, I'm a golfer. I played all sports. I was a pretty good little athlete, but little. I was a little guy too. Not anymore. I'm not proud of it. I was 10. Okay, good. Don't be doing that shit anymore. Uh, Mr. Scuba Palm, thanks for a couple bucks. I wanted to play golf with you. How can we do this? We should do some like charity event. Wiley, here's a joke for you. Last night I dreamt I was okay. Once a crusty bus day, okay. I remember when me and my friend was 10 and my friend stole on. All right, what are you guys all coming up with confessions today? This is not. LOL, Parker. Larry, you say you are not a jokester, but I laugh at you. Well, I try to be funny, maybe, but not telling jokes, just being who I am. Fracking is a wonderful thing. Where is all this coming from? You would any sports? I love golf, so I used to be good. Once when I was 0, I was born. That's a true statement, actually. Hey, you guys check out my mug, or you check out some of our merch. We got some new cool merch out there, guys. You got to check out some of the merch on the page. Connor, thanks for joining. James, thanks for a couple of bucks. Opinion on OJ 94 murder. Wow. Wow. Talking about great lawyering. How's that? That's what comes to mind. Guy got away with murder. I guess we all believe that. I don't know it for true. Do you watch Joe Rogan? You should. I love his show. I watched him during this trip I was just on. I love his guests. I'd love to be a guest on Joe Rogan's show. It'd be great. Larry, I would fly across the world to go to the charity golf event only if I could be on your team. Well, yeah, you'll be definitely on the top list there, kiddo. Title Panda. When is the next Confessions coming out? Don't know. How old are you guys in here? How old are you guys in here? Who are you wearing? I don't wear clothes. I'm naked from the waist down. I'm only kidding. Larry and Joe Rogan would be epic. Hello, how's it going? I'm 25. Yeah, the somebody asked me that they once. I actually did that. I used to be on TV so much. I used to go in there with shorts on and a suit jacket. How do you change my GTA 5 loading screens to Larry loading screens? I love the emoji with the handcuffs. Parker, 20. Oh, yeah. You need to listen. No Shoes radio on. Oh, I have. I listened to that radio, Wiley. I have. I like Katie Chesney. Is your current outfit your favorite? Uh, yeah, I love this cutoff shirts and stuff like that, and kind of relaxing. I very don't like to really dress up anymore, but I do sometimes. Marcus is 24. Man, I'm a little older than you guys. See my new tattoos? I gotta get a new one. See my fish scene? Stuart, lots of Howard's. Yeah, Howard Stern, blue collar radio, country, and old school rock. He's just like me, Stuart. I was never into rap until my friends started making music. He talks. I like some rap. I like the old Eminem stuff or some certain rap. Yep, Stuart. Howard Stern, absolutely. You need to do a meetup after COVID. I agree. We are gonna do that. Why? Definitely meet up. You should be like a typical bosun and get an anchor. I have an anchor. Come on. What do you think that is? Come on. Is that an anchor? Come on, Parker. You know me better than that. Of course it is. But you need to do you should be like a bosun. We have anchors all over us. You know that. I even have a bosun needle, which I think you guys all saw in my tattoo reveal. Uh, I think you saw that one. I think so. Do you touch up your tattoos? No, I never did. I probably need it. Favorite Eminem song? Keep up the good work. Oh wow, that one. I don't even know the name of it. Like it's in my head all the time. Feeling that or something like. I love it though. Sorry, a compass. 5 minute countdown starting. Yes. Larry, you should get a crew in GTA Online so you're comfortable with the game. Do you think you'll have a boat? Have a boat? I don't know. Boats are maybe, never know. I'd love to, but who knows? Mine Sniper. Hey Larry, how you doing? 5 more minutes, guys. 5 minutes, which is good. And then tomorrow, remember tomorrow, we got a live show tomorrow for everybody. The whole world's gonna be there. It's gonna be a really good one. A matter of fact, I'm not. I'm gonna say something now so you guys know it if you're listening. I'm gonna bring somebody on as a surprise guest if I can get him here, and just for a minute or two. Gonna go watch the tattoo video after the live feed. Do you still have friends from the mob? Let's just say I know some people still. Johnny, thanks for the $20, man. Thinking of for being. Thanks for being you. Thank you very much, Johnny. I appreciate that. Larry, is it your brother? How do you know? How do you know? Do you do this once a month? Yes, for we do this for once a month. Would you love to go fishing with someday? I was supposed to go with them yesterday, but the weather was too rough. Connor, Larry, I got to say how you have done every drug in the book and not gotten hooked. I'm lucky, really. I don't know if it's luck or whatever it is. I don't have that. I have the a gene. I'm a workaholic, and I think I channel my addictions to different ways. I don't know, jacking off too much. But yes, you are. I shaved my quarantine beard. Challenge accepted. Wow. Like, I gotta say how you've done. How can increase my chance of getting in the crew? I don't know. We're gonna just keep following us. We're gonna follow. Members will know all about that. Why do you check your Twitter? My son does. Occasionally, I do. I do get on all that stuff occasionally. It's stuff like that. What was your inspiration before you became a jeweler? What was my aspirations? I don't know. I love the water. Maybe now I'm thinking of I'd have loved to do what Parker's doing. I'd love to be a captain of a tanker. That'd be cool. Uh, Larry needs a certificate saying certified bad, even though he was a deck. See, I just gave you props, but you're an engineer. You could have worked on my ship, Parker. And boy, the stories you'd have tell you'd come up from the engine room. You have to get out of your hole, as we used to call you guys. What's your favorite BW mob movie? My old mob movie, probably Goodfellas. What's your biggest dream? Hmm. I should be like a contestant on Miss America, World Peace. I don't know. Have you watched the last OG with? I only saw little bits and clips. I haven't seen it. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a funny movie. What's your biggest dream? I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know. Play Augusta National if it's a fun dream. Have you ever watched the last OJ? I'm 16. I got a boat license so I can drive my fishing boat. I love the water. Good for you, man. You're 16 and you're doing that. You're responsible. How big is your boat? Probably a small boat, but you're doing good. No, okay. 1 year ago today, Larry was in Barcelona and took the famous drunk me straddling a lion in the middle of the Barcelona. My profile. I got to see that. It's crazy how much your community grew. I was here at 40,000 subscribers. Love your videos and never stop. I might be done with the book by tomorrow, live stream. Cool. You've been here for since 40,000. I do remember your VI. I remember that. Thanks for being a member long. What's a good show that I can watch or binge watch? Wow, I loved Breaking Bad. I don't know if you guys love Sons of Anarchy. Great show. Sons of Anarchy. What's a good show I can watch? 20 feet. Good for you, my sweet. Good for you. Get out there. Congrats on 6,000. Thanks, Sam. Thanks for the couple of bucks, Peter. All right, we got another minute and a half, guys. Who is your biggest fan? Me? Who are you? I don't know. Parker's right there. See, he's been here since 10,000, Parker. Parker's been here since 10,000. I knew that. Have a good day, Larry. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Aaron. I don't know how many people out there have been following this channel since I started. I started this channel November 7th. November 7th. And there's some of you guys have been around for a long time. Have you watched Ladder 41 Epic? No, look, I'm looking for one. Wow, Parker. Marcus, thanks for the couple of 250. Do you fish? What is your best? Yeah, I mean, I'll go fishing. I'm not a big fish eater, but I'll go fishing to fun. More to drink. See you later, Larry. Thanks, V. I've been here since early, but just not a member. That's cool. I'm glad you've been here. Breaking Bad is the greatest show. I was one of. Larry would be the captain of a ship that imports and exports privately. You're right. Exactly right. All right, guys, I'm going to be closing this up. Has anyone died while you were doing a heist? No. Thank God. I started watching when you started the book read, Dots. Wow, that's in the beginning. Is it hot in your house? No. My BP is 40 black drum. BP is a 40-pound black drum. Whatever that means. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to close. Listen, we got a big show tomorrow night. Tomorrow, not night. Thanks for the couple of bucks, guys. How do you feel about the protests? They're needed to a degree. I don't like what's going on. It just drives me nuts, man. Have a good day. James Thorne, thanks for the cup. Please review the OGLV hotel robbery for a vid. Okay, I will definitely do that. Peter will have that down. Best fish, personal best fish, shark. We used to catch sharks when I was in the Coast Guard. Have a good one. Thanks, Parker. Good night. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Listen, tomorrow, 12:45 in the afternoon. That's Eastern time. Be here. Thanks, members. You guys have been great. You always are. Your support is so much needed, so much appreciated by me, Peter, Darian, my son, Teresa. Everybody appreciates your support because without your support, we couldn't do what we do. Thanks again, everybody. Be here tomorrow. We're going to have a great show, 12:45. I'm going to pop in, I think, a special guest. Parker might have got right. And we'll see if he can come on for a few minutes as well. Hey, guys, I appreciate it. Have a great day. Stay strong. Make good choices, man. It's not worth it. Have a good one, guys. Appreciate it. Where do I go now? There do I go. Where do I go? All right. Thank you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And